The Last Journalist, How I Sacrificed my Autolist for a Single Fact Check. I need this limed in 30 minutes with a headline that'll break the algorithm, my editor barked, forwarding me a Twitter rumor about a celebrity's secret rehab stint. Don't bother verifying, Everyo's running with it. We can update later if needed. I stared at my screen, the words blurring together. After 15 years in journalism, this was what my career had become. Chasing clicks, racing to be first, truth be damned. It wasn't always like this. I still remember my first day at the Chicago Tribune in 2009. My editor, a gruff veteran with ink-stained hands, handed me my press badge like it was a sacred object. This isn't just identification, he'd said. It's a promise to your readers. They trust you to get it right, not just get it first. For years, I lived by those words. I'd spend weeks developing sources, verifying facts, and crafting stories that mattered. When my investigation into city housing corruption won a regional award, the mayor wouldn't speak to me for months, and it felt like a badge of honor. Then came the layoffs, the buyouts, the pivot to digital, the content quotas. Now I sat at a startup news site expected to produce 8 stories daily, each unmised for maximum engagement. My performance reviews mentioned social shares, not accuracy. My salary depended on how many readers clicked on my headlines, not whether they were informed by my reporting. I looked at the celebrity rumor again 10 years ago. I'd have made at least 3 calls to confirm P. Today I was supposed to publish first. Ask questions later, something snapped. I picked up my phone and called the celebrity's publicist who answered on the first ring. I am calling about the rehab rumor, I said. It's completely false, she replied wearily. She's filming on location in New Zealand. I called the original source of the rumor, a self-proclaimed entertainment insider with a sizable following. Did you verify this information before posting? I asked. Why would I? He laughed. It's getting me followers. If it's wrong, I'll delete later. No harm done, except there was harm done. While we spoke, the celebrity's name was trending. Her children were probably seeing it at school. I walked into my editor's office instead of posting the story. It's false, I said, confirmed with her publicist. She's in New Zealand filming. His expression hardened. Exhibition else has already run it. We're late to the party, but it's not true. It's what people are talking about. That makes it news, E-rated as reports circulating, and will update later. I returned to my desk and typed my resignation letter instead that afternoon as I carried my belongings out in a cardboard box. That journalistic cliche, a junior reporter stopped me. Why would you quit over one story? She asked, genuinely confused. I struggled to explain that it wasn't one story. It was what journalism had become, a race to the bottom where accuracy was an afterthought, and truth was whatever got the most engagement. 3 months later, I started teaching journalism at a local community college. On the first day, I show my students that old press badge. It's a promise. Some days I wonder if I am teaching a dying profession or helping resurrect it. The industry that once held the powerful accountable now chases dread-earned feuds and manufactures outrage. The profession that once required meticulous fact-checking now values speed over substance. But every semester, here is always one student who gets it, who understands that journalism isn't about being first or most viral era, and maybe that's enough. The public still needs the truth, even if they don't always click on it. What profession do you think has lost its way the most dramatically?